Hi everyone, David Jackson here, slingandstonemarketing.com, and in this video I'm going to cover what is CTR, better known as click-through rate. I'm going to cover how it's calculated, how it's used, and what are some of the things that you need to look out for so that you don't spend too much money or lose out on customers. And then I'm also going to cover some ways that you can improve it. So first, let's break down CTR. It's basically the rate at which people will see an ad or a link, and when they view it, it's called an impression. So it's not necessarily the number of actual people that see it, but it's how many times they see it. So if they see it twice, that would be 2 impressions, even though it's the same person. And when they take an action or a click, it registers as a click. The formula for CTR is the total number of clicks you receive divided by the total number of impressions your ad received. CTR is used mostly on advertising platforms, so you will see this metric in Google AdWords or Facebook or Bing advertising. And it gives you a way of determining how your ad is performing. So if your ad is having a high click-through rate, then that means that when it gets shown, you have a high probability that people will actually click on your ad as opposed to others. CTR is also used in marketing and sales funnels. So it will give you an indication of how your calls to action are performing. For example, if you use it in a marketing sales funnel, you could use it as measuring the click-through rate from one ad to the landing page, and then have another click-through rate that determines clicking from the landing page to the order page, and then seeing how many people actually buy and go from the order page to the confirmation page. Each of those click-through rates will help you determine where people might be falling off in your sales funnel, and then you can target on that and improve that number to bring it up. So a couple of things to look out for when dealing with the CTR is making sure that you don't set it as a KPI or a key performance indicator. Since CTR is not directly related to your sales and revenue, it shouldn't be a KPI. Also, just picking a number as a good CTR for your business is not quite the way that it works. A good CTR differs from industry to industry and from platform to platform. So just because you read an article that some business got a 4% click-through rate on their ad does not necessarily mean that a 4% click-through rate should be determined as a good number for you to shoot for your business. You can have a 9% click-through rate on Facebook and a 2% click-through rate on Google AdWords, and both of those ads can be performing really well. So my recommendation is that you should first benchmark what your CTR is first for your business and the platform that you're using, and then work on ways to improve that number instead. And lastly, bigger is not always better. Having a high click-through rate does not necessarily mean that your ad is bringing you sales and revenue. What it does mean is that you are getting a lot of clicks on your ad and it is costing you money, so you need to make sure that those people that click on that ad are actually converting into something that generates revenue. Now, a couple of ways to improve your click-through rate when dealing with ads is working on things like the headline or your ad copy or the images that you use, because having a high click-through rate on your ad platform will give you a lower cost per click because your ad will have a higher quality score. The advertising platforms like Facebook and Google like it when people are clicking on your ads because 1, it makes them money, and 2, it shows that people are being engaged with your ad, whether they are liking it, they're clicking on it, they're sharing it. These are all indicators that these platforms use to know that if they show your ad more, people will engage with it more, and their experience on the advertising platform will be enhanced, and therefore they reward you by giving you a lower cost per click. Another thing that will improve it will be your message to market match. You need to know who it is that you are targeting, what their problems are, and what things will resonate with them. I would do a video in the future about the client customer avatar, and that will walk you through some of the questions that you can ask yourself to help you get a better understanding of who your target audience is, what needs they have and what are some of the solutions that they are looking for. I hope this video was helpful, and if you like it, please give it a thumbs up. It will give me an opportunity to help others. And if you want to see more videos like this, click the subscribe button and make sure you hit the bell so that you will be notified when I post a new video. If you have any questions, comments, or topics that you want me to cover in future videos, go ahead and leave them in the comments section below. I thank you for taking your time to watch this, and I will see you in the next video.